Hey everyone, welcome back to another interesting video of Bloke, where we help quality people to pick up quality products. So today's video is a kind of a video which should give you, goosebumps, and there are reasons for that. So in case if you're wondering what exactly I'm talking about, then stay tuned to this entire video, and I'm sure with the help of this video I'm going to make your day. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, the release date of iPhone 12 is almost settled, and it's none other than October, third Tuesday of October, primarily October 13th, 10:30 IST Indian time zone. Well, if you're like me, somebody who believes in iPhone, somebody who loves an iPhone, then this is a must-have information for one and all. So let's get started and let's get going about what are important functionalities we may expect in the upcoming iPhone 12 and the important features, pricing, and the functions. So the first thing first, Apple, with the help of few leaks which I've been following lately, have confirmed that Apple iPhone 12 is going to be launched in the month of October, primarily October 13th, which happens to be Tuesday, 10:30 IST. Now, there are three basic features with all these Apple phones are going to be in the upcoming iPhone 12. Feature number one, all the iPhone display are going to be OLED. Right. So I think we all have been waiting for this feature from a long time, that why Apple is not including OLED display in all the functions of iPhones, even though the iPhones are very costly. I think Apple may just have heard all of his requests, because all the latest rumors and configuration about Apple iPhones are saying that all the iPhone display panel are gotta be OLED. So that's a great news for all of us in terms of getting the best possible looking screen from Apple Inc. So that's tip number one, which I believe is going to be a massive hit if it happens in reality, which I feel yes, it's going to happen. That's number one. Number two, the hertz, which means in a nutshell the speed. So a lot of technology gurus and pundits or internet and people, those who have been following Apple from last decade, have predicted that this time Apple is going to go a notch above. You may expect 90 hertz and above, so-called the speed of your swiping, the so-called refresh rate on an iPhone. Primarily, the top variant may have 120 hertz of speed, which is more than a LED, HD, or high definition TV. If that happens, that's again icing on the cake. Number three, in camera, Apple is planning to have a very big improvement with the help of LiDAR scan. And a LiDAR scanner is a kind of a functionality which is kind of a path to breaking in terms of getting more accurate photos while taking one. So that's probably going to come with iPhone top-notch variant. So these are three important functions I felt I should share with all of you. And the last but not the least, which is an incredible functionality with context to 5G downloading capacity in all the upcoming iPhones. So these are four fantastic features which I have gathered over a month and a half while watching the Apple WWDC event, analyzing it, listening to all those iPhone pundits and gurus, and just thought of sharing with all of my YouTube family. So I hope that helps. Now, in terms of size and pricing, so we have a tentative date saying Apple is going to launch on third Tuesday in the month of October, and that should be October 13th, 10:30 IST time, because that's a specific time slot Apple normally follows whenever they have a launch event happening with iPhone or Macintosh, or let's say any other iOS operating system. So that's pretty much a fixed date according to me in terms of Apple iPhone 12 series launch. Number one. Number two, there are basically three models, as for my configuration, Apple is going to launch. First is Apple iPhone Mini. Right, you heard it right. It's a new name, Apple iPhone Mini, 12 Mini. That's what people are calling. It could come in 5.4-inch OLED display, and that may not have the LiDAR scanner, but then again, it will be OLED in a 5.4 inch 5G technology, and of course all the latest configuration in terms of camera and details. It may come somewhere, 57,000 some change, and if you go with the US dollars, it should be around $699 if I go approx with the pricing of these this mini 5.4 inch cell phone. That's Apple iPhone 12 mini. Next is Apple iPhone 12. Well, now Apple iPhone 12 is a sort of a device which would be 6.1 inches, just like in Apple iPhone 11. Of course, OLED display. Of course, you can expect at least 3 cameras for sure. 4th if it happens, nothing like it. So let's hope for the best. Again, it may come with a higher refresh rate, because anything beyond Apple iPhone 12 and so-called Pro and Pro Max may end up giving a lot of exciting features. So that should be around, let's say, $100 more if I'm not wrong in terms of pricing. Yeah. Another important factor which I thought I should let you know, all the Apple iPhones are going to be starting with the 128 gigabytes, and that's a massive deal, because a lot of people in India have spent a lot of money for buying an iPhone, and the only concern they all have is, why not Apple is enhancing the capacity of storage on the respective iPhones. This could be the magical area where it may happen, because the initial inputs, what we've heard from Apple resources, there's a initial, let's say, capacity of any iPhone will start from 128 gigabytes. So that's again a fantastic news. Third is Apple iPhone 12 Pro. Now this is the sort of a device which not many of us are going to buy, because it is going to be on the expensive side, but then LiDAR scanner, 128 20 hertz refresh screen rate, which we are predicting, as per the latest rumors, and I'm sure it's going to come pretty soon. Of course, 4 cameras with LiDAR scanner, and of course 256. I'm assuming that 256 is the basic variant for this particular price, iPhone 12 Pro price range. So that should help in terms of if you happen to have this particular model in your kitty. Last but not the least, Apple iPhone 12 Pro Max, which is going to be a top-notch iPhone in terms of Apple iPhone 12 category, and this is indeed going to be a big daddy. Well, with this note, I do want to sign off, and not before I say thanks for watching, and let's hope for the best with the best possible Apple launch. Take care.